Restaurant conversation.
Do you like dining out?
Yes, I enjoy trying different restaurants and cuisines.
What's your favorite type of cuisine?
Italian food is my favorite.
Do you prefer fancy restaurants or casual diners?
I usually prefer casual diners for a relaxed dining experience.
What's the best dish you've had in a restaurant?
The seafood paella at a Spanish restaurant was amazing.
Do you enjoy trying new restaurants?
Absolutely. I love discovering new places to eat.
Do you have a favorite restaurant in this city?
Yes, I really like Taste of India for their authentic flavors.
Are you adventurous with food choices?
Fairly adventurous. I like exploring different flavors and dishes.
Do you prefer sweet or savory dishes?
I lean more towards savory dishes, especially if they're spicy.
Have you ever had a disappointing dining experience?
Yes, once when the service was very slow and the food wasn't fresh.
What's your go-to drink when dining out?
I usually go for a classic Coke, or sometimes a mojito.
Do you enjoy dining alone or with others?
I prefer dining with others. It's more enjoyable to share a meal.
What's your favorite dessert?
Chocolate lava cake is my weakness.
Do you like to share dishes when dining out?
Yes, it's a great way to try more dishes without overeating.
Have you ever tried cooking classes at a restaurant?
No, but I think it would be fun to learn from chefs.
What's the busiest restaurant you've been to?
A popular sushi restaurant downtown is always packed.
Do you have a favorite dish you always order?
Chicken Alfredo pasta is my go-to comfort food.
Do you prefer indoor or outdoor seating?
It depends on the weather, but outdoor seating is nice when it's pleasant outside.
What's the best service you've experienced at a restaurant?
At a steakhouse in Las Vegas, the servers were incredibly attentive.
What's your opinion on restaurant reviews?
I find them helpful to get an idea of what to expect before trying a new place.
Do you like to visit restaurants in different neighborhoods?
Yes, it's interesting to see how dining experiences vary across the city.
What's the most unusual dish you've tried?
I once tried escargot in France. It was surprisingly good.
Do you often order appetizers?
Sometimes, especially if there's a unique appetizer on the menu.
What's your favorite type of cuisine to cook at home?
I enjoy cooking Mexican food. It's flavorful and fun to prepare.
Do you have a favorite restaurant chain?
I really like Olive Garden for their pasta dishes.
What's your stance on tipping at restaurants?
I believe in tipping well for good service. It's important to appreciate the effort.
Do you prefer buffets or a la carte dining?
I prefer a la carte dining for more personalized choices.
Have you ever had a memorable birthday celebration at a restaurant?
Yes, celebrating at a fine dining restaurant with close friends was unforgettable.
What's your opinion on restaurant ambience?
Ambiance can greatly enhance the dining experience. It sets the mood.
Do you ever take leftovers home from restaurants?
Yes, especially if the portions are large. It's nice to have leftovers for later.
What's your favorite comfort food to eat out?
A hearty burger and fries always hit the spot.
How do you feel about trying fusion cuisine?
I'm open to it. It's interesting to see how different flavors blend together.
What's the most expensive meal you've ever had?
A tasting menu at a Michelin-starred restaurant was quite pricey, but worth it.
Do you like to order dessert after every meal?
Not always, but I indulge occasionally, especially if there's a tempting dessert menu.
Do you have a favorite restaurant that's off the beaten path?
Yes, there's a small family-owned Italian place tucked away in a quiet neighborhood.
What's your opinion on restaurant loyalty programs?
I think they can be rewarding if you dine out frequently at the same places.
Do you enjoy themed restaurants, like ones with a specific cultural theme?
Yes, they can be a fun and immersive dining experience.
How do you decide where to eat when you're in a new city?
I usually check online reviews and recommendations from locals.
Do you have a favorite restaurant that overlooks a scenic view?
Yes, there's a rooftop restaurant with a stunning view of the city skyline.
Are you a fan of brunches at restaurants?
Yes, brunch is a great way to enjoy a leisurely meal on weekends.
What's your opinion on restaurant dress codes?
I think they add to the dining experience, creating a more formal atmosphere.
Have you ever had a meal that was so good you talked about it for days?
Yes, a special anniversary dinner at a French bistro left a lasting impression.
Do you prefer restaurants with a diverse menu or ones that specialize in a specific cuisine?
It depends on the occasion. I enjoy both for different dining experiences.
How important is the presentation of food to you when dining out?
Presentation adds to the overall experience. It's like enjoying art on a plate.
Do you enjoy watching chefs cook in open kitchens at restaurants?
Yes, it's fascinating to see the preparation of dishes up close.
But what's your favorite type of appetizer to order at a restaurant?
I love a good plate of bruschetta with fresh tomatoes and basil.
How often do you visit food festivals or food trucks compared to traditional restaurants?
I enjoy food festivals occasionally for the variety, but I frequent traditional restaurants more often.
Do you have a favorite restaurant that's family-friendly?
Yes, there's a local diner with a welcoming atmosphere that's perfect for families.
What's your opinion on ordering dessert after a meal?
I enjoy dessert occasionally, especially if there's a tempting dessert menu.